Yeah, I can still hear you. I was just saying I'm going to shoot up to 14 and see if there's anyone else up there. So I might catch you later on.
Okay, guys, yeah, nice one. I'll fill you up there and just listen on the side. Just please, I managed to get through. I sold me a big rig, you know, I think it's been called it now, motorhome or something. I was receiving this one to the, I thought, well, I can't handle it, or it's too big, it's too powerful for me and too much hassle. So I got.
Yeah, Rog, I'll catch you later on. I think there was Tunbridge Wells calling in there. Golf 26 Golf. Sorry, I missed that. My phone bleeped.
Golf Alpha 20, you're loud and clear as ever.
Say goodbye, because I've got to go.
Golf Alpha 20. Yeah, I think that was it. Golf Alpha 20. I'm terrible with call signs. You got a Charlie Tango 941 this way.
Charlie Tango 941. Yeah, we know who you are. You sold me an area a while ago, over.
Roger, the wire HF thing, the high gain multiband.
And said one, indeed. Roger.
I'm hoping it's still working for you. I'd hate if it wasn't. Is it all still going well?
Fine, yeah. We actually put it in favour of a big G5 RV. Doing a great job, over.
Oh, brilliant. Are you up on Fell tonight? Because you've got a cracking signal.
I'm not. Whereabouts are you?
I'm over on... Where am I? Beachy Head for my final night. I'm what's the word? Doing a bunk on Friday. Doing a runner on Friday, and thought I'd come up here for one last PMR net.
Very good. Where are you off to Friday then?
The northeast.
Dodgy up in County Durham, mind you.
Yeah, nah. There's all sorts going on up there.
I should know I'm a Darlington boy myself many moons ago, like.
No problem. 73's for now.
73, be safe.
Sorry about the front forward camera there with no light. I didn't want to turn it around and blind myself by putting a light on. But kettle's on. Just going to make a quick brew and get back to the radio. This is a blast from the past, this is. It's been a while. I've been absent from PMR for quite some time. So last Monday night we thought we'd give it a blast. Quite recently I put the 817 back in the cupboard. Just because this has been took out the car temporarily and thought I'd get some use out of it because it's not been used much for about a year or two. TYT TH9800 quad band transceiver with cross band repeat and I think 3 air band receive. My GT3 TP normally sits in there, but that's in my DC bag, work bag. And there's a Baofeng there which has been programmed to marine channels, and the TX has been took off with the chirp programming, so you can't actually transmit. You can just listen to pre-programmed marine. There's the head unit for the radio. The actual radio itself is there. That's all there is to it really, the shack. HF bands are on there for when I had the 817 there. Temperature, I've just put the heating on. It's currently 16.5 degrees, but the chimney's in there for the heater, so that'll soon warm up. Oh yeah, and the WX it's absolutely howling out there tonight, wind and rain. My light's off. Phone's probably not going to pick up the weather. I don't want to put my headlights on because people will think, you know, I'm in a car park. Lights flashing. Oh, I thought this car was going to go past. That's a bad example. Just going to use his lights to show you the weather because it's terrible. There's the car. This might work. The motorhome is not moving that much. You get the odd gust where it starts to move, but yeah, it is wet and normal out there. Right, we're playing a game. Nigel found a chocolate bar by doing a clear out in an old room or garage in his house. We're playing guess the date of the chocolate bar.
I think George called you just then.
I guessed 93, someone else has guessed 92. There's been a few guesses of years, this chocolate bar. So before he, I think before he eats it, he's going to tell us who's the winner. Because that's what we do on radio. So yeah, stand by. I opted as well, I didn't make coffee. I thought I'd have something to eat as well. So I slaved in the over the oven for hours and made this pot noodle. So it's a lot brighter in here. The light is on. It's just my phone's not picking up that well. So there's people on here on the radio tonight that I can't hear because of location, land, hills and chalk and stuff. So yeah, it would be good to find out what age this chocolate bar is that he's found. Could be anything. Right, got both lights on now. Only had one on a minute ago. But, yeah, radio's off. That is a weird one. That is weird. Saying 73 to people. Like, both sides of the conversation know that's the final time. So anyone watching this who doesn't know, on the radio, the old days, CB, people said 10-4, but different types of radio and frequency, if I turn up you can see me, people say 73. There's various numbers and shortened things over time that came about of Morse code. Like, it's quicker to say on Morse code a few letters or numbers than it is in a whole sentence. So sentences or sayings or phrases were abbreviated to letters or numbers, which are quicker to transmit with Morse code than the actual off the whole sentence. So anyway, yeah, so I spoke to a few people, like I'm going to tidy up while I'm talking because the engine's running, about to pack up and head off down the hill, put the usual stuff in the sink for travelling. Yeah, I was lucky, spoke to a few people tonight on the radio that from years ago. Sorry about the lighting, it's terrible, I should just stand still. A few years ago when I moved down to this part of the country, we started the Thursday night nets on 27 megahertz, which is CB, and then we went onto the sideband, and then PMR came about and it evolved and it's got quite popular in, well, it's just popular everywhere. Radio's great, whether it's amateur radio, CB or PMR. So there was a few on tonight that I haven't spoken to for quite a few months because I'm busy and don't normally participate anymore in these nets. There's a few I spoke to that were the original starters of them. It's a shame that like Ray wasn't on tonight and Graham and a few others. But Boris, Chris, the guy at Dungeon S, can't remember his name. Yeah, there's a few on there, and a few newbies since. Like I met someone else I saw on the weekend on the hill. Spoke to him tonight on the radio. When I first met him, he didn't have a radio, but now he's on PMR. And it's a fantastic community. But it really, like on the weekend, I was on Fell Beacon on the South Downs, and it just hit me that this is the last time I'm going to park there. And tonight I had a chat with a few people, and then saying goodbye was like, it's weird because the range on the radios isn't going to let you communicate. I mean, I'm licensed, I can use Echolink and DMR and go for the internet, but I'm not a radio internet user. I prefer just antenna and analog stuff, antenna to antenna. I don't like going for the internet, travelling and popping up somewhere else. It's just, it has its purpose, but it's not for me at this moment. But it's weird because like people say, well, why don't you just phone them, just Skype them. It's not the same. You know these people through the radio, you know their voice, you get more, I don't know, radio's a different one. But anyway, yeah, it was just weird having a final night on the radio, like, in this area. Gonna carry on using the radio when I move, but yeah, that's weird. So yeah, if you lot from tonight are watching this, then thanks for that contact, that many contact over the years. Right, as I'm gonna pack this stuff up, get down the hill. That's my plastic pint glass in the sink. I didn't buy glass ones, I bought plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go park up, get ready for work tomorrow. But it's been a weird one the last couple of days. Yeah, looking forward to the move and all that, because a lot of people still don't know quite what's going on with me and YouTube, and the woods have gone. But yeah, people might find out one day. Right, here's the famous YouTube hand thing. No, right, wrong hand. That's the famous YouTube hand thing that everyone does. Didn't work, did it? Right, let me just turn this fan off because it's noisy. Still dark, low light. It's a few days later. There's been a lot going on. Should have really put some more light on, or at least flick the camera around. Just sat here in front of the laptop, chilling out. Just had my dinner. It's like fucking 10:30 at night, Wednesday, So last was on the camera Monday night for the PMR, which we've just seen. I'll have to add Saturday, was it Friday? Saturday night I was on the other hill with the power sailors, so I'll add that footage in now and some pictures of the people power sailing or whatever they do, whatever it's called. Gonna have to try that one day because it looks dangerous. And yeah, I've been in touch with what happened today. Yeah, today I've got my goodbye card from work. They messed up and done it 2 days early, and not everyone got a chance to sign it because we all staggered shifts. So everyone that went home, who started early, who was on earlies, didn't get to sign it. And when I was given the card, they were like, "Oh, we should have gave it to you Friday when you're actually leaving. Then it would have gave everyone a chance to sign it." I was like, "Yeah." And then I contacted a chap from Raynet because I've got to hand back the keys for the RCU, which is the Raynet control unit. I think it's so dark in here. That brings us up to Wednesday. So I no longer remember Raynet. Tomorrow I've got to go and see the mother. Possibly park up the Terios. And that'll be Thursday. Friday, obviously tomorrow I'm working. Friday I'm working. And then Friday after work, make a dash for the north. But I'll be stopping halfway. Obviously I don't want to drive through the night. And we'll try and get some footage off. What's it called? Yeah, my little halfway point. I've got it pin marked on all the maps and all my devices. It's that one I've been to before where there's like a canal and some locks. And there's a few liverboards there. I like it. So that's where we're up to so far. At the moment, lines are sharp, but behind me is a field full of sheep. That way there's some trees and some field full of more sheep. And over that way is what town and where I work and stuff. So I'm probably going to re-record this because it's very dark. Well, that's the Terios unloaded. Anything valuable is in the motorhome. Car's pretty much empty. I'm gonna go and hide it. And that's one more thing done. Such a fun car to drive. Now the side pipe's on here, it pops and makes all sort of good bang bang noises. I like it. Right, we're back in the motorhome. Oh dear, right, Thursday night, going to be quick because this video is going to be dragged out and no one wants to see me talking on my phone. So, just been to hide the car, been to see the mother, had dinner there, came back to the motorhome, went to Morrison's. Because tomorrow's my last day at work, I thought we'd have a little get well goodbye party. Right, the other day, I got my card, just showing you, and a couple of cake with carrot cake and lemon drizzle cake. Everyone signed the card, blah blah blah, usual shit. But I thought, because it's my official last day, I bought some chocolate mini rolls, barrel tarts. These are like two for £3, 45p each. I know a couple of people at work drink Diet Coke. There's more than staff than there are cans, so for the people that don't get cans, swivel. Yeah, yeah, just trying to make it a fun day at work tomorrow. But I am really going to miss the Terios for the next few weeks or couple of weeks until I can get back down south to pick it up. I'm going to miss that car so much. It is so fun. Emptied it out. The bug out bag is now in the motorhome. It's currently on the front seat. With my regatta jacket and some other shit that was in the car. Just basic clothing and jackets. But yeah, going to go to work tomorrow. And have some munch. I don't think I like lemon bakewell tarts. Don't mind normal bakewell tarts, I don't mind them. Anyway, so that's my plan for tomorrow. Go with a bang, finish work, R5, might even just walk out the door at 5 and just fuck off, because what are they going to do for me? Then I'm going to get in the motorhome, this vehicle, drive halfway, stop at my halfway spot, which I mentioned yesterday, and then yeah, Saturday, I need my hair chopped. I don't get time off to get my hair cut. The hairdressers aren't open when I finish work. I'm not working. So when I get up north Saturday, first thing I'm doing before I go home is find a new butcher's, try and get this chopped. And then I fucking get rid of this and straight to work Monday. So Sunday off, ready to organise some stuff. But until then, I'm going to rock out some music. Parked up so quiet. I was going to park up near this wreck. So we call it the south field, recreational field. That blind will not shut. There it is. But I thought if I come down here and I want to run the engine and run some power, turn some music up and make some noise, I can. I'm not disturbing anyone. Far end of industrial estate. It's all shut. And yeah, heating's on full whack. It's about 9 o'clock. And I've got to get some sleep for work in the morning, and obviously after work. 9 hours driving, and I'm going to do another 3 hours after that. Just got up. It's 7:30, 18 degrees in here. There's some trees there. Oh, the sheep are somewhere else. Where are the sheep gone? It's normally full of sheep, that field. Alright, breakfast. Let's enjoy my last day. Well, technically, I'll still be travelling tomorrow. Got one more night, but one more day at work. Alright, let's get on with it. The other window. There's all the fields, and that's where they sort the sheep out and put them into a trailer thing. I'm sure I've seen cows in here too. It's just flat miles. Right, breakfast is toast and coffee and Marmite. Nice one, brother. Nice one, brother. This seems excellent for toast and toasted sandwiches and other things. Toast, coffee, and I'm just going to sit here and look out the window while I eat my breakfast. Definitely feels a little bit cooler in the cab. I did leave the heating on all night. My screen will be fixed soon. I just keep forgetting to change the plastic in the camera thingy. Hey, there's me. Right, let's go deliver this bag of goodies to work and get fat. Oh, now you don't see me. Now you'll see me. Now you don't see me. Now you still don't see me. Now you still don't see me. Now you'll see me. How's that for van life? I live in a van. Well, until tomorrow. I also drive a van. So I drive a van for like 9 hours a day. This one's more rattly than mine. Finish driving all day in a van. What do I do when I finish work? Disappear. You not see me. It's okay, I am back. Yeah, so I drive all day and live in a van, so I must really love driving or I must love vans. Or both. Or roundabout. But that's van life. Spending 24 hours a day in a van. The only break I get from the damn things is when I'm waiting at the AA on the side of the road for them to turn up, or shopping. Different camera view. Managed to get my hair cut. I don't know if you can see for the light in here. Quickly ran in on my lunch break because tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be doing the second half of the journey. I'm doing the first half after night. Anyway, yeah. So when I get there, I won't want to be looking to try and get my hair cut. Sunday it's shut, Monday I'm back to work at a new job. So I thought we'd get my hair cut while we had the bloody chance. Plus, lockdown and that. I don't know if anything's open. My phone's bouncing like mad on the old holder there. 2:30. I missed my lunch break. I'm starving. Well, I'm hungry, and I'm not going to eat now until I get parked up tonight about midnight. So we've got some napkins. Got a triple cheeseburger. God, that's a triple cheeseburger. Spicy nacho things. 9 nuggets. And of course, barbecue dip. Because after work, I just want to fill up with petrol and go. Well, that's me parked up the works van for final time. About to get in the motorhome and head on the old motorway. Not without filling up with water one more time. Bye bye work. Thank you for my jerry can. All this crap still here from emptying out the Terios yesterday. Find a home for that in the weekend. Stop garage for diesel because I'm not going to get anywhere. About half an hour driving there. Let's see if I can work this. I've got a few pins saved around the country for when I drive up and down. So I can always find myself to these places I stay at. Is that saved? This head unit or stereo is slow. You never know if you've pushed it or if it's loading. Park-ups. Oh, it's slow. Right. See on my phone it says show map, and it shows you longitude and latitude. It doesn't actually tell you the name. On my phone it tells you the name. It lets you view it. Just going to the right place. I've got fuel now, by the way. No, I'm not going there. I don't even know where that is.
Do anything. Frustrating, really. Going into shops, obviously.
Oh crap, how do you work this thing? Try the next one down.
I do agree with it. I just think we can get an hold of it and then hopefully it'll start going back to normal sooner than later.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue what that is. Oh, what's going on? Giving away all my secret park-ups now.
Alright, so we have spoken about England a lot. Imran is still here though because it's a nervous way if you live in Wales too. Yeah, it's sounding like
oh, Near Look. Oh, there it is. It says Near Look. I remember editing it now. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Pretty much everything close.
See how long we've got. It's like 3.5 hours.
Monday though to find out for sure.
Sweet.
Questions over what sort of support there would have to be.
3.5 hours to go. It'll probably take 4 in this thing. Well, you missed it, but that says 60. I was doing 60 anyway! Just gone 10, we're now off the motorway. 1 minute away from our park up tonight, we'll show you that in a minute. Right, we have got a plan B.
Onto Kingston Lane, then your destination will be on the left.
40 minutes north, there's a plan B in case this is compromised. I only come here every 3 or 4 months, so I've no idea what changes are, or if it's flooded out, or if it's busy. Good. One car. The place was packed last time I was here. This is brilliant. Got the whole place to myself. Sweet. I can't park right at the end because there's a tree. And there's gaps in the ballards on the left so I can back over the grass. Right. Don't need plan B. It's 10 past 10. I'm in agony. I'm starving, I need a shower, but I think I just need sleep. Right, that's probably going to fall over. Kind of knew it would. Right, there's not really much to show you. I'm going to... All that up. To be honest, my legs are killing. I've been on the go way too long. I set off 8 this morning, and up since 7. Yeah, I just need sleep. Oh, I'm fucked. Let's get some light on. And get some heat on. Get this freaking heater on because it is 14. I'm blind from that light now. 14 degrees in here. The front's just as cold. I haven't put the heat on the front because why am I getting too warm? Too tired. My legs are killing. Like I said, I need a shower from my haircut today. I'm itchy as hell. I'm really hungry. Got skips. I've got a lot to tidy up and sort out. I've got stuff everywhere because I've just been throwing stuff in here from the car, from my mother's house. But we'll show you tomorrow. We'll show you tomorrow outside. We'll show you outside tomorrow. I'll put pictures up before from here. It's really nice. I love opening up the window in the morning, having my breakfast, and just watching the canal boats, barges going down the canal. It's really picturesque and very postcardish. And there's people here that fish. Again, liverboards. It's just such a nice place. And I've no idea from on camera. All I know is I'm blind from the light. So we'll probably catch you tomorrow. Before I go, one more thing, because tomorrow's the end of my van life. Although I'll still own the motorhome and have it for weekends, I won't be living in it. As from tomorrow, in about 2 hours time, I'll be living with my missus and kid. For those who've missed it, or if I didn't mention it earlier, can't remember if I mentioned it or not. No. Yeah. For those that have met Jen on our weekends here, there and everywhere, like Wales or Stevenage and so on. Yeah, we're moving in together and my son's living with me too. That's the update for those that don't know. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. I need sleep. Right, morning. Excuse the packet of baby wipes. They generally just live there. They're just handy for wiping down and cleaning things. So I've always got a packet there, and they never really slide off. Right, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I'll show you the view in a minute. Thought I'd crack on with some breakfast first. Before I do anything. So we've got some porridge. Actually quite a large amount of porridge. I've got a busy day. Yep. Alright, let's crack on. It's like a little waterfall over there. Power station. This is the river right next to the canal. I'm just parked over there, behind that tree somewhere. There's a better view, so I've just been stood. The river's behind those trees. And there's me. tripod out doing some 360 pictures. It's so peaceful down here. Oh, there's a guy fishing over there. Right, quick pan off the canal. It's facing south, the bridge. Quick pan around. There's the motorhome. A couple of cars. Make it a bit more picturesque. Take out the cars. And facing north, the rest of the canal. There's a couple of barges. I want to walk up and look around, but there's some houses up there on the right. And I think these are all liveaboards. So we're not going to go and trespass too much. Walking a bit, I think it's north. There's past the houses on the right. There's a place to get diesel and gas. But they're closed at the moment. Cool. The top of that looks like it's been attacked by woodpeckers. It is full of holes. Looking back on that bridge. You know, I've got the white, or the correct footwear. So there's like a repair workshop there. There's a big tent there, I presume, for more workshop stuff. But I wanted to come up this way because you can see the old power station. I say old power station, meaning it's old. I don't know if it's used or disused. I better take the high road again. Ugh. Darcy B. Wasn't planning on walking this far, especially not in white Nikes. Just want to see if I can get a picture. Things really for photos. I don't even have Instagram anymore. Oh, there's a heron over there. We had one of these in town the other day next to our motorhome. It's just landed in that field. It's too far to get on camera. Oh, there's, oh god, there's blooming. What are they? Oh, no idea what they are. But that's one of those heron things. Got a nice video of one the other day as it took off. There's La Pole Station. Back on crooked tripod. And over there, there'd be moo cows. So there's power station. And we'll just pan around where I've just walked. You can see the big tent. I forget what you call it. A lot of people use the 12x12 and the 12x18, like the army tents we use for camping. A lot of people use them for boat repairs, like on shore in their gardens and so on. There's people there. I took a wide berth for them. Just behind those, right in those trees, is that bridge. And it's a great overnight stop, this is. If you've got a dog, or on your own, or a couple, or even kids, it's a great little stop off. And my tripod is way not straight. Still got bed hair. Yeah, last day of van life. Today's the day I move out. Got about 2.5 hour drive. And I'm gonna have a quick shower and then head north some more. You can never head north enough. So sorry if this video has not been your cup of tea. I do generally get a lot of dislikes because my titles, I don't do them fake thumbnails, I don't do misleading titles. So you kind of know what you're watching by the title. Look like Mr. Majika. Yeah, I still get ridiculous amounts of thumbs down. Right, enough of this. I'm going to drop it in a minute. Apart from being a slob, because I've put my work clothes on from yesterday despite not working, but I'm sweating my guts off. I need a shower. I had a really long day yesterday, and being covered in hair and muck, I didn't want to put clean clothes on, so I threw these on to get the footage from outside. I'm going to have a shower and start the day fresh with some nice clean clothes, and then do another few hours driving. But two things quickly about this motorhome. If anyone's watching this is thinking about obtaining one, really needs a wash and brush my hair. Yeah, I really wanted a long wheelbase 6 berth, but opted out for places like this. I wouldn't get a long wheelbase in here, this car park. This is only like a metre longer than a normal car space, so if you're at the supermarket, this fits between the lines width, but length it's a little bit longer than a normal space. I've parked side by side to some of these big long wheelbase vehicles, and they wouldn't get in somewhere like this. So anyway, before I have the shower, I've got a jerry can of water I borrowed from work last night. I'm not going to pick it up in front of the camera, it's heavy. So I'll show you the routine, because this has got water tanks inside the vehicle, they're under the seat, therefore they're less likely to freeze if you're in one of these full time or in the winter months, cold periods, or you go abroad. Pipes and water tanks have been known to freeze in vehicles with underslung water tanks. So to prevent, people always say, how do you stop your water from freezing? One, leave your heating on. If it gets really cold, leave it on 1 all night, it ticks over nicely. I've done it the other day, I woke up, it was like 18 degrees, the heater on 1 out of 10. So this is my routine now for filling up with water. It's a bit of excitement for anyone who's passing by, because it sounds like I'm having a 7-minute wee. That's got to remove the cushions. Any money is mine. I've got the coaxial cable, the feeder for my amateur radio equipment, does run behind it, and 2 random screws. I'm not sure what they're off, but that's a lucky find. I moved the plug socket, so to compensate I had to cut a corner out of the base of the seat. And this is what are we doing up here? What are we doing up there? There's my 80 litre water tank. I've got access for cleaning. A lot of these newer ones, I've seen another motorhome recently on YouTube, theirs is in the middle of the van underneath, so their walkway, they can just lift up a bit of carpet and fill it up and clean it that way. It's not ideal, but this is great for days where you can't get near a park next to a tap and get the hose on the side. The filler for outside is just there. The water comes in here, the pump's there. But again, you can't always get near a building or a tap. I could have backed up to work and filled up the hose, but I just filled this up. And then I stick the kettle on and make a cup of tea while it's draining. This is only just over halfway. It does take about 5 minutes or so when it's full. Well, I'm roasting in here. I've got the skylight open. The heat is on number 1. It's 22.7 degrees in here. I mentioned to get stripped off and get a shower. I'll do that off camera. Right, it's empty. So I've got the lid off. I'm just going to do the last little bit by hand because it's just quicker. And it takes 5 minutes of your life. It's like emptying the toilet. People say, yeah, it doesn't take long. It's just blue stuff that comes out. It smells of bubble gum, thanks to the new bubble gum sachets I've got to go in there. Right, that's that done. And back to my favourite position. And that's generally it. Got my laptop here, got my binocs. Can even reach the microphone for the radio. One thing I have to say about this shower is it's fantastic. It could do have been about 2 inches taller because I'm obviously tall. It's a good size. It's hot and it works. Yeah, I always get confused when people say you don't need a shower, you don't need a toilet, you don't need a kitchen. But yeah, you do. The only thing I've got to do to use it, so I can't see it on video in now, is there's my washing machine. I'll have to move that. It normally just stands on the floor, parked on a funny angle so not all the water's draining. Normally keep the washing machine down there in that corner. When I want to use the shower, just take it out or just stand it on top of the toilet. It's not difficult, it's not science. Right, time to get my boobies covered up. Very quickly before I pull away, there's a barge going by. Been quite active today, but that's the first one I've caught on camera. Right, just getting my shoes on, load up the sat nav. But before I go, for those that just found this video or have only followed my van videos, I've been in this motorhome for a year. I've uploaded some things, not many, but if you search my channel you'll find them. And don't forget, there's 2 previous videos of me packing down the woodland and putting all that into storage. Again, for those who don't know, I used to own the woodland for a couple of years. Just nice to go down and chill out, good environment to be in. But that's all gone. And that brings us to the end of the video. As sat nav is loading, and all you can see is my head in the steering wheel. But yeah, thanks for watching. There will be other van related videos. Yeah, again, it's not going, it's just being parked up. I'm still driving it for work every day. So I get back down to pick up the car in a few weeks. There will be some changes made, like new antenna, more batteries. And it definitely will be used for weekends away. Right, I'm going to load up the sat nav and get on my merry way. So thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a long video, but that was the last week in the motorhome. Yeah, not forgetting I work full time too. It's always a ball ache. I'm not one of these fortunate people that make a living elsewhere and manage to survive and just chill out in the van and drive around. Right, we'll catch you on the next video. Yeah, take care.